I'm here. Shout out to Miss Murph. In my opinion, you want to talk about something serious before we get to Barbara? Because, like I said, she either going or she slow. I stand on that. I stand on it. You're doing way too much on the internet. All of a sudden, you want to do Dollar Tree hauls. Y'all let me wet my whistle. Oh man, oh, water tastes so good. But yeah, it seemed to me that the AFWs been counting down days about my channel more than I have. I haven't ran out and bought any subs. I gained all my subs naturally. I've actually made YouTube ships with people, and they enjoy my content as I do theirs. Um, I don't really see any content over there with the AFW. There's no content. It's just a bunch of nitpicking and troublemaking and constantly keeping hate among the black people over here. That's all I see on them channels. I go to other sectors. I enjoy content from blacks, from whites, from people in Pakistan, from people in Kuwait. I'm all over YouTube. Not India. I may have some people from India that follow me. But dude over there be hashtagging. He hashtags India, or used to. Now he seems to want to steal my hashtags. Also, he wants to do Dollar Tree hauls. It's kind of odd for a grown man in his 50s. Most people that hang out in dollar stores happen to be women and children. Period. Only time I see men in the dollar store is if they're there with their wives or their children. So that little joke you put up earlier, and yes, I definitely hit your video because you're not going to turn me into your victim. And you damn surely not mine, little Gerald. Thank you for coming, Tamika Davis. I'm going to be addressing these people that I explained to you. I explained over there with the rapper about being harassed online. They just don't know how to stop. The people don't know how to stop once they get started. And I think it's just their natural way of being. They stalk and they harass. Shout out to Ray. Thank you for being here, Ray Triggs. I appreciate you dropping in. Let me wet my whistle again, y'all. I've been puffing a little bit with grown man. I hope y'all enjoyed my little video with my Christmas wreath and my 1 foot tall tree. It was very fun to do. But we're going to get into this. And y'all know how I do. I'm going to get into it. First, I want to say, we're not going to divert the attention to the SSA, the Social Security Administration. Yeah. We ain't doing that. Nope. This don't got nothing to do with Social Security. This is all about not talking about Lil Gerald over there following 8-year-olds on TikTok, exporting harassment over to that channel and trying to make it normal. There's nothing normal about this dude. He's not normal. I'm finna play something for y'all. Happy holidays to you, Miss LB. Thanksgiving might be over, but Christmas ain't get started yet. Yes. I don't even want to be listening, y'all. I got a little strain on my voice. Y'all know I enjoyed the holidays. I had been doing a lot of yelling. And y'all know I'm already raspy. So bear with me. I'm going to let the news do the talking on this one. I'm going to show you how fucking abnormal you are. Gerald Palmer, let's get into this. I'm about sick of this. We going to divert the attention all of a sudden because we can't talk about Carrie Ann's job anymore. That's a wrap. That's over with. Y'all ain't do nothing. It didn't have an impact. You went about it the wrong way. You harassed that girl. You cyber stalked her. And I'm pretty sure that school security was able to prove it. They probably told you, Andrea Stewart, to stop calling their facility. Okay? Y'all can't get nobody over here in trouble. But you've been following children on internet platforms. For a long time, you've been doing that shit. All right, let me go ahead and get into this. I'm about to share this screen with y'all, if y'all don't mind. This how abnormal he is. Everybody know, right, that bear costume shit was weird. By the way, we captured that. Andrea, you over there stealing my dialect. Everybody on my team, people who are in my chat, you take people's dialect and try to make it your own. Their rhetoric. You want to be somebody, and you ain't nobody. I see your little comments. I got a screenshot. You'll get in touch when you're disowned by everyone. That been happened. That's why you got so much time to spend on the internet keeping shit going. Most of my family live out of state. I did get some visitors, but I'm sure you got none. Y'all done put yourselves on a timer over there to look less crazy. But we know how crazy you are. We know. Y'all ain't right over there. Talking about somebody picked the fight with Remix. All grown man did was say, we're not taking y'all sides on this. Grown man wanted to know, why are we diverting our attention to somebody who claims that they filing paperwork with the feds over a social security number? Are we going to amp up this time of the year? That's what the demons do. I ain't out here to show nothing but y'all demonic ass behavior. This what y'all doing around the holiday season. Ain't none of y'all had no happy holidays, and that's a fact. I stand on that. I'm going to go ahead and get into this. That bear suit, keep that in mind.
Attorney General says a fifth man has been arrested in a child predator ring, but the investigation is not over yet. Attorney General Josh Shapiro and Bucks County DA Matt Weintraub announced that a man named Kenneth Fensky has been charged with repeatedly sexually abusing a boy. Jeffrey Harvey and David Parker were charged earlier with abusing that same child.
Y'all hear this? This ain't even about the act. This is about the act they committed for sure. This is most definitely about the act that Gerald Palmer is constantly committing. You inching your way into a crime if you ain't already committed one. I want you to come after me for defamation, because this should describe you to T, nigga. You suspect, Gerald Palmer. You really are. You're jealous of women, and for whatever reason, you're attracted to children.
Authorities say the ring sometimes held parties in which men would dress up as animals nicknamed furries.
Y'all heard that, right? So the bear suit is what? The bear suit makes him a what? A furry. I'm going to read y'all this article too after y'all see the news thing. I'm going to read some of that. Furries. That's what they call themselves. These grown men who dress up in furry costumes. Okay, they're looking for a victim. That's what they doing.
We need your help. We believe there are other victims, and we believe there
I know y'all don't even
out
know.
There, and we would like to hear
y'all
from
don't
you.
even like this kind of teaching.
Anybody with any information is asked to call the Attorney General's tip line at 1-800-385-1044.
I heard
a disturbing story here. Pennsylvania's Attorney General.
All right. So we heard that. We heard that. They called themselves furries. Okay? These men that were dressing in costumes and assaulting little boys. Let me, I'm trying to stop.
Really truly believe that, you know. And it's not just for us, it's for so many thousands of people from this area that's going through and went through the same thing that we've went through. I was a client of this company for over 20 years.
Can it mute?
With no missed payments. But when it's time.
All right, there we go. I'm going to mute that. Anyway, that's where I'm at with it. Like I said, I know y'all don't really like this kind of teaching, but it need to be taught. This what we diverting from right here. This conversation. We going to talk about other stuff. We going to say grown men picked a fight with Remix. Yeah, that's how we'll get that popped off. It won't let me pause. I can't get out of here. This is crazy. It's nuts. Maybe I don't need to. Right, I don't. I could take that off the screen. That works. All right, y'all. Like I said, we don't really want to talk about Gerald dressing up in a bear costume. And we don't really want to talk about how he follow a bunch of children under the age of 15, under the age of 10 on TikTok. No, first the plan was to switch it over and say Josephine was following Remix family on the internet. Really? Remix, this for you. Calling somebody cancer though. I didn't show up and I felt bad when Ray Triggs did that video about your mother. And it needed to be done because you was talking about his dead mother. But I was very uncomfortable with that live. Just like I was uncomfortable with you jumping on that first panel and calling me all kinds of white trash and bums, and you ain't know me from a can of paint. Not even realize that I was subscribed to your channel, leaving you comments, supporting you. But we all know that Remix need that money. We ain't the ones out here begging for cash apps, and everybody know that. If I wanted a cash app from anybody, I go to my supporters. I don't put it across my screen. I'll text them personally. And I trust that it's not going to be ever held against me because I get a cash app. Just a normal cash app for normal content. I'm not bothering anybody. Okay? The people who support me, support me. I don't ask people for cash apps to attack nobody. I would never do that. I wouldn't take a cash app to follow anyone's child on the internet. I would not follow anyone's child on the internet for no amount of money. But that's on you. That's what you did. That's what a lot of y'all did. Kipper. And it wasn't just my kids you was looking at. You know. Kipper, you would probably be a furry too if you had started out in that direction. But you mainly target girls between the ages of 17 and 21 with your 60-something-year-old ass. But like I said, y'all don't like this kind of teaching. And I don't care. I'm going to teach. I'm going to say what I got to say. I'm going to put it out there. Y'all just keep coming from this little channel. Y'all mad as shit that I really display talent. That people who attracted to my channel, that I attract by going to their channels, by showing the love that I showed when I first came in this sector. I show who I am. Everywhere I go, I take me with me. And they go the same thing for you, Gerald. Everywhere you go, there you are. Ain't gotta have no mirrors in your house. Your personality follows you everywhere, nigga. And you real jealous about this little channel over here. All of yous. The whole bunch of yous. Gerald ain't got no talent. Can't keep no crowd. He can't display no talents. The music is trash. I ain't going to even listen, remix. Come on now. Stop this. Talking about it's just content. That's not content. Beefing is not content. And I heard you, Pills. I heard you. You about to turn this into the beef sector. I don't want to be. No, I don't want no parts of that. I don't. But this concerns me. These furries. Warminster, PA. Pennsylvania boy told state prosecutors that he was forced to dress as Tony the Tiger at a perverse fetish party in which he was repeatedly assaulted and abused by grown men dressed in bear suits. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to keep the attention on. If the feds need to be over here for any reason, it needs to be this. These grown men messing with these kids, putting on bear costumes, pulling up with your truck at truck stops, looking at corner stores to see if you can find anybody under 18 that you could trick on. Or maybe buy them a bottle of alcohol. Ain't that right, remix? You don't just talk about, you talk about peanut butter too much for me, nigga. I know it was a little something that went down in this sector where somebody had accused that crazy lady over there in that corner, Andrea, anti-black, what grown man called her? The anti-black manipulator. You're a self-hating piece of trash. But I remember people had their eyes on you. And they said a lot of things about you. And I'm going to go ahead and say it. Just like grown man said, Nambla, I'm going to say, you're possibly a child trafficker. And they probably don't want me talking about this on YouTube, but YouTube don't want to pay me anything. They don't want to pay me nothing. The content I do, it's just become a little hobby. It's a hobby. But one thing I always been is protective over them children. All children of all ages, from little tiny ones all the way up to 15, 16, 21, 25 years old. They all babies to me. They all babies to me. And yes, I'm extremely protective of children surviving life hurdles. Thank you for being here, sweetheart. Somebody accused you of that, didn't they? Andrea Michelle Stewart. I could believe you involved in that shit some way, somehow. I could believe that because you hang out with niggas like this, calling himself a furry. That's what he calling himself. Let's continue. The 14-year-old's allegations paint a horrifying portrait of members of a child predator ring that took turns R-wording the boy, calling themselves furries. Parties held in Bucks County beginning in 2009. Y'all following me? Like I said, a lot of people don't like this kind of teaching, but I'm going to talk about it. Like I said, I think that Gerald Palmer, him and his little crew, Anti-Afro, the AFWs, y'all think somebody playing with y'all. And I'm not going to keep talking about the law because I don't really know I don't know how that works. I watch a little Law and Order. I watch a little First 48. I watch TV. I ain't never really been wrapped up in no FBI ring. I don't know nothing about no federal charges. But I know this right here. This criminal behavior. Now, am I saying that you did it, Gerald? No, I'm not. But what I am saying is that you're suspect. Want to know why you following children? On TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram. For what? What can you learn from an adolescence? Petty Betty in the building. Shout out to Petty Betty. Excuse me, y'all. Me drink me some more water because I'm like I said, I'm recovering from the holidays. I ate a ball. Sure did. I enjoyed my family. I most definitely enjoyed my food. Yes, holidays is about 3 F's. Food, friends, and family. Yes, yes. And it seemed to me that the demons ain't got none of that. They ain't got none of that. And yes, I'm here. I'm here. I'm in my house. I don't do a lot of traveling no more. The pandemic kind of messed me up, being as though I had some issues, with anxiety and whatnot already. Y'all people make me anxious. Y'all people make me angry. There's nothing phony about my positive affirmations. I do them because that's how I feel. I share my feelings. And this is how I feel about a furry. So they said the 5th person in Quakertown was arrested last week. Y'all know basically what's going on with this. This child victim was repeatedly abused over 7 or 8 times by a group of men dressed in bears costumes, dressed up like furries. Pennsylvania Attorney General Josh Shapiro. Shout out to Josh Shapiro. Shout out to you. Okay? He was the Attorney General at this time. It said that there are going to be charges on these men. I'm not exactly sure when this happened, but I know it ain't stopped. That's what I know. And I know you suspect, GP, keep calling you Jay, because you just a little girl to me. You know what I'm saying? I'll make sure that they start looking into this. Trust and believe that. We not diverting attention off of nothing. And like I said, Remix, I like to say about you too, nigga. I got public information on you, nigga. Cancer that. You are cancer. You're a cancer to society. Everybody want to make all these judgments about something grown man did in his space. Yeah, he might talk gangster, but he can't help it. That's how he came up. Okay? You're all a bunch of clowns on some real shit. Yeah, Remix. This yeah, you nigga. We gonna get to that. We gonna get to that. I see Pills. Pills ain't really want to mess with it. But like I said, it's public information. It's public information. Y'all run around talking about somebody got evicted. We ain't got nowhere to live. We bums and smoke. Nigga, tell Katie. Tell Katie. I said, cam up. Cam up, Katie. Let us see your fucking shadow at least. Let us see that. StreamYard is jumping around all over the place. Y'all still with me? Is y'all still with me? Can y'all please hit the like? I ain't see StreamYard is acting crazy. But we gonna go ahead and talk about what's your name? Daryl Dixon. You want to come out here and keep swinging for anti, huh? That's what you want to do? I see Pills ain't want to get into it, but I'm going to get into it. And I'm going to let y'all know right now. I don't care about how nobody feel about it. Criminals, they need to be exposed. People that's still out here committing petty crimes and serious crimes. Like calling yourself a furry and following kids around on TikTok. Let's get to that. This what you trying to cover a remix? I'm about to share. Sure am. I'm about to share it all. Show him. I want to make sure that I get it right though. Like I said, I see Pills. Pills wasn't trying to touch this. But I'm touching it. Because, nigga, you out of line. You want to jump out the window on grown men. Like I said, he never showed you nothing but respect. Even when I told him that dirty dog, that poison shit, it was real. I said, that's the first nigga that followed our baby around on the internet looking for pictures of our house, trying to see how we live. By the way, when I do my little videos, cammed up, showing y'all my little projects, that's how I live. Y'all want to keep spreading rumors. You talking about somebody got mold on their wall. Nigga, that's how you living. That's how you living. And Gerald, you ain't got shit but that little piece of shit ass house. Little 900 square feet. Andrea and Michelle, you in 600 square feet. Y'all talking about how somebody live. Stop this. We gonna talk about what y'all doing behind the scenes. On some real shit. Not on YouTube, in real life. This what y'all life like. Yeah, I'm about to get to that. Show him. Like I said, Pills, this ain't nothing for you to run from. But I get it. Street niggas don't do this kind of shit. I does this. I'm going to make sure all this be known to them. All this. I ain't done with y'all. I tried to just fall back, leave y'all alone. But no, not y'all. Y'all want to come out here and talk. Oh, in the South. That's what y'all supposed to be doing. Y'all supposed to be starting a geographical internet cyberpunk bully war. Ain't nobody getting into that punk shit with y'all. And all that grown man can't control me, P. Human beings are not to be controlled. And that little special ed comment that you made, nigga, that shows where your heart was at. That's why it only worked for 7 weeks. Ain't no telling what you did with them special needs children. I don't have one of those. Okay? My son is not that. And then you want to say he got 4 bastards. Nigga, y'all running around here with bonus kids. Grown men got 2. 20 years apart. 20 years apart. But why am I concerned about fur babies when my son is over the age of 15? And my daughter that I raised from the age of 15, she's straight. Ain't nobody scared of nobody on the internet. We got to worry about these babies, these grandbabies, and these furries online. Because our babies can get a little bit more water. Get to that. I'm about to pull these receipts up too. Dennis. I should have made the thumbnail. That ashy ass motherfucking mugshot, nigga. That's what I should have did. You looking down at the floor. Shame. Looked at me like both of your eyes was black. But then it could have just been a coke bitch. Tell me again you don't smoke, you don't mess with coke. Nigga, you got crack charges, nigga. Crack charges. I'm out Pillsbury doxed your family. You doxed my motherfucking minor child. You doxed my minor child for some clout on YouTube, for some content. And see, that's the shit that fucked me up. Because YouTube will allow that kind of content to go on. But when you're trying to do what's right, they want to play games with the little petty ass check. Keep your check. I ain't even worried about that no more, as far as I'm concerned with YouTube. Y'all know the system too well. For me, YouTube ain't nothing but the ghetto of Google. And that's a fact. If I can never get monetized, cool. But I ain't looking for it no more. I'm good. I ain't worried about none of that. Yeah, let me present this screen. Y'all see what that say, right? We gonna get to that. That's what we gonna get to. You out here doing the most. Why is there remix? Well, let's prove to. Give me a little more of the cancer throat over here. Who survived? I heard your mammy sick, nigga. That's what I heard. And I hope she gets well. But you know, that's just me. It's a damn shame that she got to call you her son. My baby ain't going to never be into this. This screams special ed, nigga. Special fucking ed. Special ed. And that's terrible. You're a grown man. Let me tell y'all something. Like I said, I love these children. All children. I love to watch them grow up. I just, let me tell you something. Sometimes good wombs bear bad seeds. That's all I can say about that. And I'm going to reiterate the fact that I do hope your mother gets well. I hope that she survives. I hope she's a survivor like me. Okay? Because I'm out here still living. Just need to keep water on deck. That's all. Make sure I take my asthma medicine. Yeah, go get him. Tell him to come on in. Because I'm finna go over this. Talk about grown man, a disgrace to his mother. P, you live with your landlord, nigga. That's crackhead shit. That's crackhead shit. Want some real shit. Rooming houses are for ex-crackheads. I'ma say that. Now, we don't know who this nigga living in the projects with. I'm assuming through it. But y'all gonna hear about these charges. We gonna make sure that we go through this. Because he been denying everything. He been denying everything. And like I said, you could do that. That's cool. Live a lie. Inside been doing it for a long time. And that's why she's so attracted to guys like you, Remix. I see. Man. When you wasn't obeying by her rules, I seen her drop one of your charges in Rev G chat. She said, at least you were never caught with possession of a narcotic. And all of a sudden, Remix disappeared for like 2 weeks. How you do, Remix? That's how you do. See, petty criminals, they don't worry me. I'm not bothered by them. But furries, we need to think about that. We need to get into that. Y'all need to look into it. Protect the grandbabies. Protect the strangers or the neighbor's child. Okay? We gonna get into this. We sure is. I ain't cutting nobody no slack. I don't care if it's the holidays. Y'all want to keep messing with the channel. So I might as well do what the fuck I want to do on it. Lose subs? I would hate to do that, but because I really made some friends on here. Like people that's cool to talk to. They got great content too. A lot of them, all right. So I'm going to go on down there. Ease on down the road on this nigga. Let's get into all of this. Let's get into this. Talking about my family. Talking about where I live. talking about my child, talking about my husband. We ain't gonna show you relatives' name. We gonna get to the record. Let's get to the records. Let's get to that in 2018. What was this? Some kind of misdemeanor, but it's also a domestic assault. Can y'all see that? Oh yeah, he definitely assaulted somebody. A domestic assault. That usually means your mama or your baby mama. You ain't got no siblings running around, nigga. And if you do, you probably can't beat none of them. You the co-kid of the family. We gonna get to that. We sure is. Y'all can't see the charges. I don't even mind. Because like I said, it's the holidays. I really don't even have to be in here doing this. Okay? I want to know how y'all running around talking about y'all gonna get the feds on somebody. And y'all running around talking about grown men and snitch. I'm going to tell you something about these charges. A lot of them was dropped. Because I think you drop a dime, nigga. That's what I think. I don't know nobody that catch these kind of charges over and over and over and over again. And it don't eventually become a felony. Okay? So that was in 2018, Mr. Dixie. And I ain't done with you either, Gerald. Or ain't I? What's this charge? He pled guilty to this. A misdemeanor. Resisting arrest. Obstruction of legal process. So you tried to run out there? Not in Chattanooga, nigga. They probably know your whole family. Because ain't too many black people in that area. Except the projects. By the way, I got a sleeve like this on you too, Smoke. And Katie. Only she don't got no charges. She ain't never get charged for what she done to your baby. But Jasper got charged for what he did to her. Or one of her siblings. Y'all, yeah. Like I said, I don't want to run no new people off or none of that. I don't want to run nobody off. But that's what they do over in the sector I came from. If any of my new people are listening in the clouds. You know, they'll put fake paperwork out on you. This is all real documents here. It's been verified. It's been cross-referenced. This dude is a petty criminal, and he follows children on the internet. And he follows a group of people called the AFW. Y'all look at my community wall. That is a public service announcement. The AFW have serious issues. And a lot of them are pertaining to children. Facts. Resisting arrest. Oh, you want to wrestle. This nigga want to wrestle with the police. Here go another one. Disorderly. Not disorderly. Stop that. I don't think I ever had a disorderly conduct. Here we go. Another one. 8/29. So that's August the 29th. Another domestic assault by Mr. Dixie. Domestic assault. Yup. That's what we dealing with here. And like I said, I ain't done with you either, Gerald. I'm waiting on Smoke to go live the 25th. Listen, I don't need y'all social security numbers to know that you're trash. And if you have mine, then you know that the things you've been saying about me is a bunch of lies. It's all fictitious. You look up April Bagley, there is no record there. Not the real April Bagley. The one that my mama gave birth to. There are no criminal charges. Not a domestic. I did get into a fight once. But there was an adult lady and the charges was dropped. Everything was dropped. It was during the pandemic. And I'm going to just say that. Anyway, let's get back to that. You guys are charged again in August the 29th. Then what you do? What you do? Just general sessions. I guess that's just a court date. Oh no, you resisted arrest again. You're a fucking joke, nigga. Disorderly conduct again. You're a joke. Here we go. Criminal trespassing. Now, y'all, it is to my knowledge, growing up in like, I ain't gonna say the ghetto, the projects, the hood, yeah, that, all that. I'm gonna say, I know that usually when somebody is trespassing, they usually trespassing because they into some kind of domestic shit. It's stalker behavior. He doesn't want to leave my property. He won't leave me alone. That's your trespassing charge. That's what that means. Because it ain't like you trespass onto a electric plant or a gasoline plant. You weren't trespassing in no public space. You was in front of somebody's door. They ain't want you there because you keep putting your hands on the person. Can't keep your hands to yourself, but you ain't gonna hit no man. I bet you that. I bet you if you got brothers, they beat you up. I bet you that. So that's a misdemeanor. We get into the good, y'all. We get into the good. Well, I'm trying to get through this. Another criminal trespassing. Criminal trespassing. Criminal trespassing. This you, nigga. Domestic assault. Again. February 19th, 2014. 2014. Another domestic assault. You out there wrestling with the Chattanooga Police Department. Domestic assault, another one. Domestic assault. 11/29/13. 11/29/13. And then look, they say the charges are dismissed, y'all, by the DA. The charges are dismissed by the DA. I don't understand that. Because usually, like what I know in Pennsylvania, the DA will pick the case up if you put your hands on somebody. They get involved. The person can say they don't want to press charges, but the police do. The DA do. Let's continue, because I'm about to get to the real stuff. These domestic assaults and trespassing and wrestling with the police and trespassing in general sessions, criminal trespassing. So yeah, you was on somebody's property, probably trying to steal. You got B&Es on here too, you don't you? B&Es. Criminal trespassing. You got some B&Es too, nigga. Yeah, you do. Criminal trespassing. Again, like you just won't leave the girl alone. Or your mama. That's what they say, you hit your mama. And I believe you because you making fun of somebody that you think got cancer, that had it, that beat it, and your mom is sick with it, and you make jokes about it. Oh yeah, but that's because what? You was evading arrest and all. That ain't why. We gonna find out why. What you did, Mr. Dixie. Criminal police section. Oh my God, not impersonation. Who the fuck? Who is you? Who is you impersonating? Could it be a police officer? Let me get to the chat. Stop playing. Right. No, for real. Hey, listen. There's no need to feel bad, grown man. And he was harsh on me from day one. He never liked us. This is all about jealousy. And it's all about it's another word for it. I know that they got some mental issues over there, them people. They're also demonic. They got a lot of demonic energy. You know. Demons that they don't want to like face. They'd rather fight the demon than face the demon. Anyway, let me continue on this. But yeah, this on you, baby. That's on you, baby. I need some water, y'all. Cancer through me. Invading arrest. He made fun of cancer, y'all. A lot of people did that over here, though. You know. You ran again from the cops. Then you impersonated somebody again. Not criminal impersonation. Criminal impersonation could possibly mean you was trying to pretend to be a police officer. Is that what that is? Let me give me a woody, y'all. Don't all need to be doing that music. Think about that furry thing too. The furries. While we dancing in bear suits. Following kids on TikTok and Instagram. We gonna get to that. Let's get to that. We gonna find out why this nigga would jump out the window so quickly. Because these criminal impersonations and child, or not child beating, but stalking and assaulting women. You assault women. Possession of a controlled substance. Let's get that ad. That's what you said. You don't get high. That would have said with intent to distribute. That's not what it say. It just say possession of a controlled substance. That ain't weed, nigga. No, you either had some pills or you had some of that yin bang, bing yang, whatever you call it. We got another resistant. It's crackhead shit. Here we go. Here we go. Possession of crack. It's too bad if y'all can't see it. I really did try to zoom all the way in. I'm not Ray, so this ain't delivering how Ray would deliver it. But possession of crack, not cocaine, not sniffles. Salute the Officer Pillsbury. I could break this nigga down, Pills. Angel Eyes, thank you for joining me. Darling, listen, hey, baby. I don't want you to listen. You already know me. I ain't even got to get into that with Angel Eyes. Okay? Possession of crack. Why is that? Without intent to distribute, you was getting high, nigga. And you still getting high, remix. That's why you take cash apes. To jump out the window on people who's done nothing to you. And you want to paint the picture, Andrea Stewart, that we just came out of nowhere and said something to remix. All grown men said is that we have Mona's back on this one. Because at the end of the day, the focus should be on a 50-some-year-old man who's following children under the age of 10 on TikTok, social media platforms, Instagram. That's what we should be focused on. Now remix being caught with the possession of a controlled substance and then crack. Okay? We shouldn't be focusing on this, but since remix decided to jump, here we go. A plea of guilty for possession of crack. Listen, don't no nigga get out on these kind of charges all the time unless you telling on somebody. Rat mix. Girl, man, some of you feel sorry that you went that hard. You didn't even go hard on them. All you said was, what's going on with Mona is not as important as Rev G following them kids around on social media. That's what we talking about. That's what we getting to. All right? So you had possession of crack more than once. All right? And you was caught trespassing several times. When does it ever become criminal trespassing? And my God, nigga, like you never did no real time. You just keep getting released. Thank you. I appreciate that, Angel Eyes. I'm just exposing the truth. I don't do this. I'm not into this shit. Like, I don't really, I don't care about people until they start messing with me. I've been over here. No. I ain't getting that. I definitely been avoiding your channel. I ain't been over there. Remix, Godway Life, Beat Thief, Trespassing, Cokehead, Yeah, I ain't had to get into none of this with you. But you called me and my husband out our names. And you went on the whole rampage about it. Laughed at me because I had cancer in my throat. That was funny to you. That's a joke. But your mama's sick with cancer. And I pray for her. That's who I am. But this here, possession of crack. Possession of crack. I'll tell you what, them ain't my walls. But this your jacket, nigga. This your jacket. This what your jacket say. That you're a petty ass crackhead. And you're a woman beater. You put your hands on women. Yeah. That's y'all crow. I should have made all of y'all we done been through this. We done found out what's going on with you. You're not a criminal. You're a petty crime committer. You resist arrest, you run because you know you got something in your pocket. You one of these. But Gerald, y'all, let's get to Gerald. Reverend Soul Snatcher over there. Let's get to him. I'm gonna stop screen sharing this. I don't think nobody really even care about you being no crackhead remix. We already knew. We heard the plate scraping. We heard you sniffing. You need that money, and Anti is banking on you needing that money. I seen her drop the possession of a controlled substance charge in Gerald's chat when you wouldn't go live, boy. And now you're back jumping out the window, but I already knew. I told Roman that you're not to be trusted. After you betrayed me, and I'm gonna say this again. I'm waiting on you, broke guy. I'm waiting on you live because boy, oh boy, do I have a wonderful interview lined up. What, you think I can't reach out to NC? You know I know all about Gastown, right? Yeah. Let's get to that. I know all about Gastonia. My folks is rooted in North Carolina. And you know this. So I don't even know why you played yourself. Same way you call yourself. Let me get a little something water. Get my water. Oh yeah. We're going to get to that broke guy. That interview is going to be, he already spoke the boy. And he willing to tell it all. So I'm just waiting on you. And the South Unites. What's I tell y'all, keep your eye on Reverend Soul Snatcher. AKA the Furry. Watch the Furry, y'all. Okay? Over there talking about doing Dollar Tree hauls and whatnot. You strange fruit. You a strange ass nigga. Shout out to Eyes. Thank you for joining me, darling. I appreciate you being here. I try not to do this on my channel. But apparently, like I said, ain't no need rushing to try to get you no 1,000 subs and none of that. They don't want to pay you. And listen, even if they are paying you, if you don't have the AFW stalking you, you'll probably be fine. But he woke up this morning on cloud 9 because they done came over here and did something else with the channel. Like, keep your monetization. I'm tired of following guidelines that ain't getting me no watch hours, which needs to get me this, which needs to get me that. No, YouTube is trying to make us, they try to slave you, and they know they don't want to pay. So, yeah, so I'm done screen sharing that tidbit of information on Rap Mix, aka Way Mix, Way Life Guide, The Dirty Dog Poison. Yeah, you all of them things. You all of them things. And let AFW use you. Because they're not poisoning anyone but the fruit that they're bearing. They're poisoning you. They're allowing you. The only reason that you're allowed to go out here and get a bump. Oh, my bad. You want to poof. You out there poofing. hitting on the glass pipe. Nigga. Yeah, they making sure you get that poison in your body, and a lot of it is laced with fentanyl. So you better be careful. Or not. You the first one came out here, basically admitting to following a minor. You want to try to turn that around on Josephine. Like, no. I could believe Josephine was following your ugly ass, but not nobody kids. I don't think so. Hello, Les and Senses. Excuse me today. I'm addressing what I think I explained. I don't know if you saw, but if you check my community wall post, if you've ever listened to one of my lives, there have been harassers and stalkers on this site, and I'm addressing it today. And sometimes you know my channel. I don't even have to explain myself to my new people. Stay subbed. I appreciate that. But right now they playing with me on you. They just won't leave my family alone. And they got really, really suspectful behavior. They are suspect. These are adults who follow young children under the age of 10 on the internet. They go by the name AFW. Their leader is a woman named Andrea Michelle Stewart. Her YouTube handle is Anti-Afro Singales. Yes. They all have a habit of following children on the internet, and they were once they both Anti and the Reverend Soul Snatcher that I told you about. Okay, this man pretends to be a reverend. He pretends to be a social worker. He doesn't have a degree in anything. Something is wrong with dude. That's all. And the rest of his people. Dennis Dixie, that whole thing I pulled up with that criminal record on this live stream. That person followed my minor child around on the internet, him and a whole other group of people. So that's all I'm talking about today. Paraguay, she already on point. She know what it is. They back at it, Paraguay. It's the holidays. They don't have no family. They don't have no friends. And they've amped up again, and they came at us. So I'm going to have to address it. Grown man addressed it over the weekend. The holiday. I'm just trying to find out what's your role in this, B? You just need the cash apps. Boy, oh boy. Ain't nothing like some H2O. I'm going to say that again. What's your role in this, B? Because I would like to know how you expect my husband to control me. Like I'm a TV or a race car or one of them little toy cars or something. That's probably why you couldn't keep a wife, because you decided that women were to be controlled, seen but not heard. That's the place of a child. I'm a grown woman. And me and my husband don't just have arguments. We have conversations. Okay? Our marriage ain't been lasted no 23 years. Built on bullshit. Believe that. That's why I said Barbara gone, because she done recognize that you into that furry shit, and she see that you following a phantom on the internet, and she also sees that you're stirring the shit pot. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Maybe she is Liz Martin or Living Queen. Maybe you do got your folks over there under troll names, but they just as sick as you are in the head, if that's the case. Like I said, they done already came out here and said the Anti was probably trafficking. They said she was probably trafficking children. So maybe the police need to take a second look at you, because I don't think we need to be worried about nobody's social security numbers or none of that. None of that shit matters. Your social security number ain't worth nothing to me. I can't do nothing with it. So, but you could possibly get away with luring a child somewhere on the internet, off the internet. You could possibly get away with that. And I'm trying to make sure that don't happen. Gerald Palmer, Andrea Stewart. Grown man already done told y'all. We want the feds to knock on our door, because we haven't done anything wrong. Told me that they was handling it. So I'm just waiting patiently and rubbing my hands together like Birdman, because I sure got a lot I want to show them. I've already sent in a lot. And I heard TC on Ray panel saying that they need to leave the feds out of this. But I'm pretty sure that TC would agree with me if I said that if these people really are running the ring, that's like having to do with children, I think they need to be involved, TC. If it's any kind of trafficking going on, any kind of pedophilia ring, that should need to be known right here in this little space of YouTube. If it's going on, it need to be known about. That's what I'm talking about. I don't care about none of that other stuff. I ain't like the idea that they went after Carrie Ann's job. That shit wasn't cool. But I didn't have nothing to do with that. I definitely ain't there now. I don't care about it. Listen. Like I said. Listen. Y'all could delete everything y'all want. I captured it. I'm going to just say that. And the one person that's playing the victim in this, the Shy Moody, my husband like to call him. You got my son picture up on your channel right now. Just picture on your channel. He's a minor. You got fake paperwork of me and my husband over there, all on that channel. So, you talking about you going to make a police report. Please do, because I already have. I'd rather go to them people than have my husband grabbing links and screaming and yelling and carrying on. Listen, he was in a festive mood. He was in a very festive mood. So he just had time for y'all. But he got 10 days off, and I'll be there if he going to spend them. Hollering and screaming at y'all in the microphone. I'm not doing it. It may sound like I'm hollering and screaming because I do strain sometimes to talk. But everybody know what that's about. Everybody that came in with me that know, the surgery on my throat went well, I would say. I no longer have cancer on my thyroid. So I'm grateful for that. I don't care about how I sound to y'all. I love me. Y'all, I don't need y'all validation. I don't need that. What I need you to do, what I really need y'all to do, y'all won't do. And that's leave me alone. It don't matter. Yeah, yes, he do got my son. Yeah. Not on his community wall. He got it up in a video, Miss Murph. But from a fake email from some people that was, you already know who them people is, that was cyberstalking Zubair. A lot of them followed my baby around. Excuse me for saying his name. But I'm just saying, a lot of people was following my baby around. That group was in on it. That's why they got kicked out of my chat. But yes, he has members only videos. I don't even know if they are members only. He got some fake receipts up there, and my baby picture is in the videos. Facts. A video of a picture that was stolen off of my Facebook and made into a fake email.
All right. Who got that?
Now, Shakim, the Shy Moody. Them fake receipts, Mrs. Murph, came from him. I don't know if he had that broken coochie girl do it. One of them made them fake emails.
That's crazy.
It was actually given to Corey Slater at first.
But yo, can I talk? I got something. I did something, yo. I did a few things and shit.
Yeah, but why would you?
I heard you yo. So how much weight did Remix get caught with?
It wasn't no wig. He just had crack rocks in his mouth.
What you mean? Come on, no. That's what I was trying to ask you in the chat. You act like you weren't.
I wasn't reading the chat. I wasn't reading.
How much work did he get caught with?
He just had a crack rock.
He just had a few rocks. And how many times was he arrested? How many felonies he got? And he never.
He don't have no felonies.
How much time he ever do?
He's never done any time.
He never done any.
No, the charges always get dismissed. They always get dismissed. That is a rat.
So he is a Bubbles. He a Bubbles off the wire.
I wonder. Let me read.
So remix of Bubbles off the wire.
Yes, he is Bubbles. Scorpions.
I didn't figure that after he jumped out the jet that night on that cocaine rant he was on.
Right. Let me just.
Yeah.
Let me just.
Said he lived off the projects. Okay.
Yes, he do live in the projects. I just want to say hi to Lego Lies. Thank you, Lego Lies. Thank you, Scorpion Slots. Y'all know this not what my content about, but I have been in a battle for 2 years about.
Get that shit out the way before the holiday festivities come.
I mean, the holiday festivities on their way. I'm having fun.
So you better get this shit out.
I'm having a lot of fun.
Fuck your mood up, man.
They already did.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't even know. This is the crazy thing. I didn't know that they had monetized my channel, y'all.
Was on full bellies.
I had no
sleeping. They up all night striking your channel from shit 2 years ago. Just because they seen a commercial in front of it.
And the join button was also they put that button up, and I didn't even know. Like, I didn't even know. Thank you for coming, but this is not my content. Like it. Anyway, I'm just making sure that the children are safe on the internet.
So you mean to tell me? I told you that Furries. I told you grown men, like they don't get in. They don't like when I take when my kids were small and shit, and I used to take them to the park. I always was suspect about those grown folks dressed up in them suits, gyrating on the children and all that. I never liked that stuff, man. And then being incarcerated and around them type of people, I know that they go through all type of lengths to mask the shit they want to do, man.
The furries. They call them furries.
That's crazy. This motherfucker jump in a whole bear suit.
Yup.
Probably want to go perform at some kids' party.
Yup. Sure does. And gonna get mad because I went over there and did what I did. Stop using my image. Stop using my husband's voice.
Let me
stop doing that shit. Stop doing that shit. Make your own content. Intellectual property thief.
I was asking somebody like,
make your own content.
Like they got these things called. See, I know you weren't reading my comments.
I told you I wasn't reading any comments. I'm just catching like my new people to let them know that this is an awareness video. My family has been under attack for 2 years. And they talking about they're calling the police.
I wish they would.
But they haven't.
I mean,
they keep playing with YouTube.
See, I'm telling you, that's the thing.
They want to keep playing YouTube games.
Right. That's why they're going to eventually have to.
That's all they're going to do is play with the YouTube because I don't care about their money.
That all you want.
YouTube can have their money.
No. It's like things happen that will really make YouTube not be your focus.
Exactly.
Especially when you're talking about your information has been compromised.
Exactly.
You need to stop playing with people. Absolutely, y'all need to really stop playing with people.
Fake Scorpion.
On that kind of
fake
stuff.
Scorpion slots.
Get that shit all worked out.
Thank you.
If it's true.
What? Come on.
Or is it just a diversion?
It is a diversion. They don't want everybody to know that Gerald is following them kids around on TikTok.
Yeah, and let me tell you, man. Can I go on? Can I finish? No, you can stay there. I can be back here. So me and OG talking and shit, right? And I be talking to guy. We start talking about profiles and shit, right?
Right.
So I'm like, they got this thing called in the feds. They got this thing called even in most, like if a person get locked up and they want to say they was insane or something, they got this thing called the criminal insane profile adjustment questionnaire. So I was just questioning about a guy like Gerald Palmer. You know what I'm saying? And we say that
tough childhood, came up under alcoholic parents. Let me finish. Came up under alcoholic parents, not a very smart person. He said he was in remedial all his life. So, I guess he got teased a lot. So I'm asking about that. And he was like, yeah, well, automatically, that's going to have you self-esteem issues when you're growing up.
Right.
So he was, what did his young adulthood become? I said, from what I know, he went into the service. He said, oh, okay, so that's, that's cool. What did he do in the service? I said, I don't know what he did in the service, but from what I hear, he had a nervous breakdown. And if you have a nervous breakdown in the service, in basic training, in order to pass that, you got to do all the gun training. So you're going to get medals.
Right.
You're going to get medals. But you can leave the service under a mental discharge and it still be honorable.
I know all about that.
But I was telling my man, I believe that was his situation.
Absolutely.
Because most guys that I know and we know, when they go into the service, they go in there for a career. That's why they don't want to do no 9 to 5. They want to go in the service, represent the country, and then get a career. So let me get back to the profile shit. You know what I'm saying? So bam, I say he also came home and wanted to work around children. He asked me how I know that. I say he wanted to work at, the first thing he wanted to work at was a hot dog stand. You know what I'm saying? Around children. That was his first job.
Around children.
And then
children.
He wants to be a counselor. He wants to work at schools, and it was alleged that once upon a time at a school he was working with, he was a part of an organization called NAMBLA, which is the National American Boy Lovers Association. It was a whole video and everything about him. They said his wife left him. It was a guy who was who he said alleged to had dragged his whole family, his wife and everything. Now he treats that guy as his son. He does the same thing. He's trying to do the same thing to us that the guy did to him. You know how when victims become the victimizer, but he ran into the wrong motherfuckers over here. You know what I'm saying? He ran into the wrong motherfuckers here. Because I got paperwork, and I know how to put paperwork in the courts. You know what I'm saying? I know how to go outside and tap into the streets. And I know it's worth what in the streets too, regardless of what a nigga say. So you can play with me all you want. You know what I'm saying? You can play with me all you want on the internet, and you can win. You can take your motherfucking win on the internet, because in real life,
very
you
creepy.
Tell people what's going on.
Exactly.
Very creepy. So let's get to it. Let me finish by my profile. I'll be going in a minute. I'll be going in a minute. So we like, yo, he like, yo, like he would has he ever been, arrested for anything? Has he been? I was like, I don't know about none of that. I just know. Then I told him, he said he was a reverend. That was the rap right there. He said, yeah, he's either potentially, he's either been hurt, and I told him how he played with dolls and coloring books, a grown 50-something-year-old man who sometimes get out of bed. It takes some years and shit. A person who will go online and be proud about things that men supposed to do. How he emphasizes all his children. Right. He emphasizes everything. He's a preacher who says he's a reverend, but has no sense of self-control or conflict resolution. He's been ostracized from LGBTQIA churches. They kicked him out of churches, so he tries to go online. You know what I mean? His whole community knows about him. And if they don't, they will when I get through with him, because I ain't playing on the internet with this nigga no more. This nigga is a motherfucker who will try to defame your character till it becomes like his. Anybody who will spend their Thanksgiving in a lonely house striking a channel on YouTube is
all
sick.
Night long.
I'm not gonna go back and forth with that guy on YouTube all making no videos
because they don't want us on here.
And then they go on your
because they don't
tell you something
on here, because they don't want to be exposed for what they are.
Then leave me alone. I don't bother nobody. Exactly. Just leave me the fuck alone. I won't say nothing, but you're not worth me saying anything about.
Leave the children.
I don't be talking about these people.
Let me leave the children.
But being as though they messing with them kids.
TikTok is poison in my eyes. The Chinese who manage it and flood. That's how I felt the other night. I agree, legalize. I agree. TikTok is a poison, but the adults following children are sick. That's true. Very creepy, like I said, Paraguay. Fakes. Sheer witty. Yes. Okay, get ready for your date night, Angel Eyes. Yes, hurt people do hurt people. And thank you so much for being here, Scorpion Slots. Yes, I'm just saying that there were public awareness announcements about Gerald Palmer on YouTube. I don't think that it was ever struck down. It was up for years and years. And I'm not making accusations. I'm going off of his own words, where I captured him saying that he's been following some woman's child around the internet for years. For years. And then he tried to justify the TikTok thing. He tried to justify it like it made any sense at all that a man over 50 would be following minor children on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Snapchat. He follows children and it's abnormal. His behavior is abnormal. That's what we're about to get to, see? It's a whole group of them. Hey, Frank J, Variety Show. Thank you for joining me. I'm being perfectly honest. There are videos that I had to privatize because these people came over here and struck videos from 2 years ago. They had nothing to do with them. That was all about exposing these people who are following children around on the internet. They wanted to make sure that my channel was not monetized. They wanted to make sure that I didn't have a voice to speak on that. To speak on it. And I keep trying to find what I want to share. Can I go to my YouTube studio from here? I hope I don't mess nothing up. It's a great, I agree with your opinion, legalized. I agree. Because it's just made too easily. Like for the furries, a grown man dressing up in a bear costume, dancing and following children on TikTok. They want to divert. Who all having problems with StreamYard, but I am. I've been having problems with StreamYard all holiday weekend. I don't know, all holiday, since like a week before the holidays, it started acting up on me. But yeah, they have a habit of following children around. And like I said, pretending to be a reverend, pretending to be a social worker, pretending to be a therapist. A crackhead ain't nothing but that. That's what you is. You want that stuff. Okay? You want that stuff. So you'll do whatever for $1. We already know what your problem is. I'm trying to find what I need to find, y'all. It's in my email, but every time I try to pull it up, StreamYard just, it crazy. Alrighty, I'm gonna try this again. A grown man, yup, in a beer suit, following kids around on TikTok. Make it make sense. So we're going to change the subject to what? What's the subject again, y'all? Here we go. Is this going to share for y'all? Supposed to be a mandated reporter. He's not a mandated reporter, grown man. If he was, he would have reported. He fake reported. So here we go. Hobbies and interests. Hobbies and interests. All right. Okay. So yeah, here we go, y'all. It's letting me share. Appealing to children. This is another indicator that they're considered for evaluation only in connection with the indicators. Pedophile collect toys or dolls. They build model planes or boats, or they perform as clowns or animals in furry suits to attract children. A pedophile interest in older children might have to do with or involving the internet, computers, alcohol, drugs, pornography. I don't know what you know, Gerald, but I know what I know. And what I know is that birthday video that y'all doxed of me, that is a form of pornography. I could consider that revenge porn. Yeah. I could report that as that, but I didn't. I let it go because I knew that it was just harmless fun on some people's behalf. You know, most of the people that was watching, they were just there to watch what they see regularly. I'm pretty sure we all have that drunk cousin, that drunk aunt, that drunk sister, uncle. Okay? Yeah, I was that on my birthday. I was drunk. So what? That's why I just left it alone. But we're going to get into that, like I said. So that's Gerald's hobbies and interests. Y'all, did I lie? Did I skip a V? Shout out to Very Perspective. Salute. Appreciate you being in the building. Did I say anything wrong, y'all? Hobbies and interests appealing to children. Okay? This is a study. That's an indicator. Okay? That you would consider doing something to a child. Okay? What about show sexually explicit material to children? Have you ever done that, Gerald? I would not be surprised. You tell dirty jokes, don't you, Gerald? Don't you? This shit crazy, man. Every time I read this, it's just sick. And this is y'all. This is y'all. All the way. Because like I said, maybe it's just him. Maybe it's just Gerald Palmer that's displaying the behavior. But what is going in the back of y'all minds that y'all think it's okay to support the shit? Playing with dolls and toys and shit like that. And dressing up in bear costumes. Dancing around. Just make that make sense to me, because it don't make no sense to me. And I said, I refuse to let my husband keep getting up here arguing with a bunch of nobodies. Y'all a bunch of nobodies, and y'all are jealous of him. Good men only dream of what bad men have done. You only dream of doing what grown man has done, Gerald. I can't remember if that's Socrates. I can't remember if I'm saying it right, so I'm quoting very loosely. But y'all jealous of him. Y'all want to go and make videos shooting in the air. Like those bullets don't have to come down. Y'all want to yell and scream at each other on the internet. He's done that already. He came into this space because he didn't realize that nobody was really coming outside. And we don't really want y'all to come outside. But it's better than keep making up lies on my family on the internet. Just tell the truth. Or don't. Stop talking about us. Leave us alone. And I don't want to hear nothing about nobody crying, Snoop. You was in the rain, walking up and down the road with a umbrella, a suitcase, your weed and your gun. You had nowhere to go. And she said she didn't want you to come back. And I know that went on more than once. People go through up and downs in relationships. But like I said, I'm just waiting for you to drop so I can do this interview. Because you already knew my people was from Gastonia. You just kept going. You kept playing with me. So I've been reached out ever since I put that building up on that thumbnail. And I put it up on my community wall. You know where that said, don't you smoke. You ain't like that. You ain't like that at all. But I got more for you. They came on here and they literally dragged a picture of your 8-year-old son. So you said he was 8 at the time. I don't know. I think them kids is at least over 16. And I don't think they want no parts of you. But that ain't none of my business. I don't really care. I just want you to stay out of my business. And then you're not even in my business. You just lying on me. And come for my family, my kids. My husband's dead mother. His deceased mother. You want to have the audacity to say, yeah, grown men talked about people moms for years. When you was on his panel, and it was Max V.
That's it.
Because they kept saying that I want Max V.
Not because of that, because he had
Max was lying. Listen,
on some YouTube.
there's some people who do such things. Very.
But yeah, I ain't.
Here you go.
I don't care though.
You don't care, bro.
None of that.
Listen, that's what I'm saying. I don't care about it either, but we're not doing this for no 10 days. Hello, Tony. Thank you for joining me, Tony. I don't know, you know what my content is, Tony. This is just a public service announcement. Go ahead. This is a public service announcement today. If you go back and watch any of my live streams, which most people don't, YouTube suggests videos, uploads. I've been working very hard doing those, but they're a hobby now. They just become a hobby. I'm not even really stressed about getting my monetization. I didn't even know I had it back. By the time I sent it to a friend of mine, it was already late in the day. They had already gave the monetization. It's just, listen, they want to shut me up. It's just that. They want me to shut me up. And I will shut up if y'all just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Leave my husband alone. Stop lying on us. Stop following our minor child on the internet. And we don't have to think about y'all. He talks about Philadelphia crime history. My channel is about peace, plants, and power. I like to make people feel good. That's who I am. But that's not what y'all are. Y'all don't have. And I don't care. You might try to act like, oh, I can't go live to the 25th. No, you trying to watch and see what's going on. I'm waiting on you, nigga. I'm waiting on you to go live on that thumbnail you got up. And I want you to stand on what's on that community wall. Because just like they come together in the South, they come together up north too. Okay? And I believe that a lot of down South people would be offended by y'all. I believe that because I love Southern people. I got a lot of Southern people on my channel. I follow people that's in Southern areas. And they would be ashamed of y'all. You, Broke God, and you, Rat Mix. They wouldn't even claim you. Those are facts. It's the holiday time. And I've been in a very, very good mood. Oh my goodness. Until I heard Ashy Face.
Yo,
you ready?
Nah, you funny. You actually take that serious.
What?
The South gonna come together and do what? What are they gonna do? But come on the internet, get on a goddamn panel and holler and scream in their goofy ass voices. You think I care about any of that?
Thank you, Legalize.
Who cares about any of that? I have a great channel. That's not what grown men do out in real life. You might get a bunch of goofy country niggas to do that shit. But listen, don't take these niggas serious.
I follow people from the country.
It's not about people. It's about them niggas. Exactly. Who, the nigga that said it.
Right.
Like, that's childish. How you going to garner people to come at somebody on the internet? You can't do nothing but get on a panel and holler and scream.
It's the same people.
With the same old lies and shit like that. And it's like, and that's why I keep saying, like, it's not that deep for me. That's why, shit. Like, man, listen. They see they missing the whole concept. I'm glad all this shit is in a mumbo jumbo.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm so glad that I'm so glad.
The focus should be on.
I'm so glad.
Why Gerald Palmer is following minors around on several social media platforms.
That's what y'all should get.
That's what we need to focus on. Not who going to lose their job. Not do grown men got on draws. Not what is my teenage son doing on YouTube? Not what is someone's 8-year-old doing on TikTok. That's not what y'all focusing on. Y'all trying to shift the focus in every and any time. Yo, I was trying to let you talk for a minute. So I have to go. I need a break.
You gotta take a break.
I'm gonna let grown men talk to y'all for a minute while I go handle something.
I'm still eating from a couple days ago. Y'all still eating from a couple days ago? This shit happened right when niggas wasn't getting no good smelling food cooked in the house, yo. That's crazy. Like, I'm gonna tell you, man. Can I give y'all some game real quick? I'm gonna drop something on y'all real quick, man. My OG was talking about. He said, imagine a cup under a faucet as being you. So after a minute of that faucet running in that cup, it's going to become, he said, overly abundant. And everything that spills out of that cup is for the other people. So you should want something pure and something good to be coming out that cup. He said, down, you could be the other person. We were talking about Gerald Palmer, who's a person who never had a full cup. His cup has always been half full. And to be respected or liked, he has to give his water away with none coming in. And soon you just have a dry, old, dusty cup. Y'all get me on that? Or did I go over y'all heads? I'm out, y'all.
I think everybody who came out, it's almost, it's definitely past my time. Surviving life hurdles gave you some fire emojis, grown man. Till next time, Legalize. Thank you for dropping in. Thank you for dropping in. He in Belgium. Time to go to bed. See what I'm saying? I mean, I just gained so much support. I really appreciate everybody who supports me. I really do. But we gotta stay focused on this, y'all. I'm gonna stop sharing it, and I'm gonna go and get my little outing. Cause like I said, I'm a little bit disappointed because I wanted the channel monetized. It would be an accomplishment. But at the same time, if I have to shut up about adults who follow children, YouTube gonna have to do more than demonetize me. I mean, they literally gonna have to take me all the way off the platform because I'm not gonna shut up. I don't want to talk about none of that other shit. I don't care about Fred Nee. I don't care about what else going on. And I know that's, listen, Mona, girl, run. Take Ray Triggs' advice and get you a restraining order or something, because he got issues. Get away. Go away. You're weird. I don't want to talk about him, though. I don't care about the Shamudi. I don't care what lies he tell on me. I don't care about the so-called retired after 7-week bus driver that's now a criminal. I don't care about you screaming in the void. Only thing I want, I'm waiting for the broke guy to do his live on the 25th. I will not be there, but my recon team will. And baby, this interview, pow, I'm going to knock that out the box. But yeah, hey, y'all remember this. AFW, Anti-Afro Svengali, and Rev G. They are all, let's not forget about Shakim Ra. Let's not forget about Keeping It Plain. Let's not forget about Rap Mix versus the World remix. Way Life Guide. Don't make no beats. Crack in your pocket ass nigga. We ain't gonna forget about none of y'all, because y'all all in that little ring together. Y'all all doing the most. Yup, y'all doing the most, and we gonna focus on that over here. Outside of my positive informations, and once in a while I might do my playing lives. I got my little playing show coming. Yeah, outside of that, this is what y'all gonna get from me. We gonna bring awareness to these furries, these grown men who call themselves furries, following children around on the internet and whatnot. It's creepy. It don't sit right with my spirit. Understand? Again, thank you for coming, Pillsbury. I appreciate you, Ray Triggs. Damn, my opinion, surviving life hurdles. Scorpion Slots was in the building. Lego Lies. Thank you for dropping in, Tony Ferris. The legend GMT 24/7. Always glad to see you here. Betsy. Thank you for always being here. Surviving life hurdles. I really appreciate you dropping in today. I really, really do. And yes, there are lots of hurdles in life. I'm glad you're surviving them, honey, because I show them. Miss Tamika Davis, Miss Angel Eyes. If I'm forgetting anybody, I think Too Big jumped in for a quick minute. Shout out to Too Big. I appreciate you, bro. Shout out to K Kador, even though he wasn't here. All love. Yeah, we gonna keep our eyes out from them. We gonna watch them. Paraguay. She was in one of the lives where we did the whole police report. Messy Mona, thank you so much. It ain't really like, yeah. Yeah. We gonna have to have that meeting. Yes, Mona. Yes, indeed. As always, y'all. Love, peace, and power from me and mine to you and yours. And keep your eyes out for the furries, y'all. Keep your eyes out for that. All right. Oh, shout out to Frank. Frank G, thank you for dropping in, buddy. I appreciate that. All right, y'all. I'm out. Good night and enjoy the rest of your holiday time. Get ready for Christmas.